park. So then they take the elephant from Kruger and from all the other local park to put them in this park because the population need to balance. So they take young elephant between 14 and 18 years on a teenager stage. So the rhino, we think the elephant, because they're young, they're in a competition. So the rhino always fight the elephant that were introduced into the park. And then they run all over the place. And then when those elephants getting more older, the elephant does not easily forget. So they pay revenge. So then after some times we have got so many incidents of the rhino get killed by elephant. Then we realize that now they're starting to pay revenge because they fight with them a lot when they introduce them to the park. So like every corner you find the rhino is dead, and we're watching the poachers because we do have got a problem of the people coming to kill the rhino for their horns. Yes. And we do have got anti-poaching system here for the helicopter, for the trackers walking around the park. They've got a security, they're checking each and every car coming in and out. So we're very safe to the security system, even though the poachers can come to kill rhino, but we're saved because of we've got the trackers. But that was the very biggest problem we face of the elephant killing the rhino every time. And then it is hard to intervene in that, so you need a very smart ideas. So now what they did, they go back to Kruger and get few of the older elephant that they can come here to discipline this one that are fighting to the rhino. Then everything was sorted. So if the older elephant see the one that's going for the rhino, it will fight to him, leave him alone. Have got nothing to do with you. So the elephant, they're very good in discipline. Sometimes if the young one coming for a car, if there's an old bull there or the old matriarch, she will come and chase him out of the vehicles. So they're very disciplined. So that's how we settled that one. So from there on, it was not easy to see any rhino that has been attacked by the elephant and end up dying. But the poachers still have a problem with them, but the security system working better to make it sure. Recently, we have got the case that is in a court of one of the poachers that was left inside here after they've been shooting together with the anti-poaching system, because the poachers, they're carrying a very big weapons. So you need to protect yourself if you were working under the anti-poaching system, because there's lots of money involved. But the rhino, we look after them very well in this park. It's one of our very special animals that we're very protected, because of most of other parks, they don't have a lot of rhino like we have got here. The number is very secretive. It's our secret code. Not allowed to tell anybody because of protecting them also as well. But there are plus or minus 2,000 rhinos around here we have got. The reason they say we have got so many rhinos is all because of this place was used as King Shaka Zulu hunting ground. I'm sure you're going to the village later, or when they're already at Tumazulu, you're going to learn more about Zulu and King Shaka. So this was his hunting ground. So he was protecting this place, including the rhinos. So that's why for so many rhinos around here. So when the rhinos, they all finish to the other places because they get killed for their horns and everything. But because this place was protected by King Shaka, nobody able to come here to kill the rhino. That's why I've got so many rhinos like this one. So it's a second largest land mammal, which is the first, it is the elephant. So the elephant can weigh more than 5 tons. This one, they weigh half of the elephant, can be 2.5 tons, something like that, that's a male. As you see the maiden all over around there, so the male white rhino, they are marking their territory. They are very territorial, but you may see 2 or 4 male together. There is one that is the owner of the territory in that situation. So it may happen that they can come to challenge each other to the maiden, so they communicate to the maiden. So the owner of the territory will drop the maiden and kick it to try to show that this is my place. But the one who is not the owner of the territory will not kick anything, just only drop nicely and leave it like that. If he's starting kicking and kicking, maybe he's helping his brother to show that this is our territory. But the owner is always kicking and pee and scent all over around. So he pee there and step on top of it, then it's sent underneath. As he walking, it's sending all over around, because if you see the maidens are not far away apart. There's one there over the bridge, there's one here. If you're driving further, also you can find the maiden all over around, so it's easy to send around. So the duty for the man, the duty for the male, is to wake up in the morning and check around his markings. If there's any deposit message or anybody challenging or anything happen to the territory.
And how does the male show his male dominance over the others? Do they fight, or?
Show there.
I mean, you say you see 3 or 4 males, and one of them is the dominant male.
Yes.
How do they figure out who is the dominant male?
When they're young, the strongest.
The strongest one. So they fight.
The dominant. Usually it starts as a young age, like 6 years or 8 years, when they compete for some of the things, for the food or anything. Whoever always wins the battles, will be the one that's dominant or the strongest, like I said, the strongest. But the other things, when I notice when it comes to the animal like the cats, usually it is the smallest become the dominant. Because the smallest fight for everything and never catches easily. But once they will defeat them, then he becomes dominant, because he has to use all of his powers to catch everything he has to catch. They become dominant because of that. And sometimes the one that dominant, the one that have got more genes of the father. And it happened that during the dry season, we have got not enough rain or not enough waters in the park. Then there's lots of movement of the animals. So the rhino from the other side will come down the side to the edges of the river where there's still water. And then they come and deposit a message to the meeting to ask for the territory, to ask for the owner of the territory to stay for the water. That is the bird known as a cackling ingrid. It's known as a cackling ingrid. So this bird, it may eat the ticks, it may take the parasites, but mostly as the animal moves, it keeps lots of locusts, and then the bird will start to eat those locusts. So most of time it's about the move. He waits the animal to move, and then he can able to catch whatever is coming off there. His name is a cackling English. I'm trying to look at it here. I can't find it at the moment. Any questions about the rhino?
Do the rhinos fight with each other, or?
For the territory, yes,
Yeah?
of course, they do. But most of time, they fight for the territory. It's very rare that they just fight out of nothing.
Oh.
It's happened also that the mother is trying to protect, or the brother is trying to protect. This is one of the. So it happened also that the mother protect the baby. Like we have got the sister and a brother here. So 3-4 years ago, the poachers shoot the mother, and the calf was left with nobody look after. Then the younger brother come and look after the sister. So then it look after properly, and it grows up big. So now they almost look like the same size. But the brother is very protective to his sister. So most of the time, some of the cats, they think it's a mother and the baby, but it's the brother and the sister. Because the mother gets killed before.
How long have you been here?
I think it's about 10 years now. I started yesterday here.
You're very smart for being only one day.
Any questions? All right.